Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now, in regard to the year of 1976, I have quite a few endearing memories. For example, ABBA, my favourite group, they had three #1 hits in Britain in 1976. There was all those ladybirds everywhere. There was that long hot summer. Ugh, God, I thought it was melting for about 4 months. And I've got another memory of 1976, and this concerns fantastic little TV series that I watched in the autumn winter of that year. Not many people might have heard of this TV series. It was all written by Nigel Kneale, who wrote the Quatermass stories. And as I say, it was shown in the autumn and winter of 1976. It was only about 6 episodes, but very, very good. And that TV series is called Beasts. Now, if you're not familiar with this TV series, I'll just read you the blurb at the back of this DVD and then talk a little bit more about it and give you my thoughts on the series as a whole. Okay, so creator of some of the most outstanding television plays made in the last 50 years, Nigel Kneale wrote Quatermass, 1984, the year of the Sex Olympics. Oh, misses. Created in Beasts, an anthology of 6 plays designed to showcase the breadth of his versatile imagination. Now, laden with suspense, drama, and a thick vein of black humour, each play was a variation on the theme of civilized man in conflict with the primal animal side of existence. Now, this malevolence and menacing thread runs through all 6 terrifying stories, which feature such outstanding performances from actors such as Martin Shaw, Simon McCorkindale, Glyn Houston, Michael Sheard, and Pauline Quirk. Not seen since its original transmission and never previously released in any format, Beasts will appeal to all lovers of quality drama and horror. So there you go, guys. That's a little bit of background on Beasts for you. That's got it. This has got 6 episodes, and it's also got the pilot TV play called Moraine from 1975. And this edition it's got stills gallery, script PDFs, original ATV broadcast, and a commemorative booklet. So as I say, fantastic TV series from 1976, written by Nigel Kneale and produced by Nicholas Palmer. It was shown on Granada. So I'll just read you the episodes, by each episode. It's very, very short description. So we've got Baby, a mummified creature is found in the walls of a house. And then we've got Buddy Boy. That was my least favourite of all of them. In fact, it was the only one that I wasn't too fussy on. Buddy Boy has a dolphin spirit return to haunt the living. Then you've got The Dummy. This is a fantastic one, The Dummy. An actor becomes possessed by the monster he is playing. And then on disc 2, you've got Special Offer. Oh, that's a fantastic one, that. A poltergeist is loose in a supermarket. That's the one with Pauline Quirk in. Fantastic one. What Big Eyes? An eccentric scientist tries to turn himself into a wolf. That's the one with Patrick McGee. And During Barty's Party, which is the episode where a lot of fans of this series race as the favourite one. A couple are trapped in their home by a horde of rats. And then you've got the pilot, as I said before, Moraine. It's a single play by Kneale from 1975, written in the same vein as Beasts. It's about this village and the people in the village. They suspect this old woman who lives alone in a cottage of being a witch. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a fantastic series, Beasts. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend that you get yourself a copy of it. It's all to do with as I said in the blurb, man and animal, and most of the time you don't actually see the beasts in full, but by God, this works, guys, as a TV series. It really does. So I'm just going to open it up for you now and show you the booklet. So you've got the booklet. There's the booklet. Animal Magic Beasts Overview by Andy Murray. There's Simon McCorkindale, who you remember was in the series Manimal. Very fine actor. There's Martin Shaw. and Pauline Quirk and that one about the poltergeist in the supermarkets. That's a fantastic episode, that it really is, yeah. This poor girl, she really goes through it. She's got this boss, and he's an absolute B. He bullies her mercilessly, but there's something very sinister lurking in the supermarkets, yeah. I won't go on too much about it, but it's a fantastic episode. During Barty's party, that's the one with the rats. That's another great episode as well. The Grace Anthony base there. And there's the book about Nigel Neal, a biography. I'll have to get that, yeah. And there's the clip from the dummy about the horror actor. He plays this dummy and it takes him over. Oh, this is a great series, this, guys. It really is. If you haven't seen Beast, I highly recommend that you get yourself a copy of it. I'll leave the link down below, the Amazon link down below, if you want to go there and have a look at it and you know, buy it. Like, highly recommend it. Yeah, it's a highly inventive and deeply disturbing series. Impossible to forget. You can say that again. Fantastic episodes. Doesn't rely on jump scares to you know, to get the job done. Great characters, great guest appearances. The one, I say the guest stars in that, Pauline Quirk, Anthony Bates, Martin Shaw, and also the one with the supermarkets had one of my all-time favourite TV glamour girls. Do you remember the girl that was in Angels who played the bank clerk, Shirley Cherison, who played Debbie? She's in the supermarket one. Very, very pretty girl, and a fine actress as well. So she makes a guest appearance in that. Yeah, Shirley Cherison. She was in Angels as well in 1975, and she went on to star in EastEnders as Debbie Wilkes. She's a very good actress, and she's in the one with the poltergeist in the supermarkets. I'll just open it up for you guys and just give you so there's the 2 discs. And then you've got more synopsises here of the series. Just take these out and a little bit more detail here, actually. So, disc 1, Baby, Terror in a Country Cottage. What are the mummified remains of a strange creature found in the walls? Every hour brings further horror for an expectant mother. Great, that's a great episode, Baby. Then you've got Buddy Boy. This is my least favourite one. This is the one with Martin Shaw in about the dolphin. Strange, terrifying events begin to take place when the dolphinarium at which Buddy Boy entertained people is put up for sale. Now, more than one person has reason to believe that the dolphin spirit has returned to haunt the living. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on that one. That was the only one I didn't like. And then you've got The Dummy. Oh, this is a fantastic one about the horror actor. Terror grips a film studio when an actor portraying a monster, excuse me, and driven to a state of complete neurosis, is completely taken over by the grotesque creature he is playing. Yeah, that's a fantastic episode as well. And then you've got this too, Special Offer. Oh yeah, the poltergeist in the supermarkets. Yeah, it's supposed to be a kind of ghost of a dog. Yeah. Fear stalks a supermarket with mounting terror as one strange incident follows another. Is an unseen animal on the loose or a poltergeist? At the centre of the mystery is a pitiful teenage assistant. Yeah, that's the one with Pauline Quirk in. Oh yeah, she really goes through the mill with her boss. He's an absolute swine. He bullies her mercilessly, and oh yeah, and then you've got the backdrop. I say you've got the backdrop of the poltergeist activity. Oh yeah, fantastic. You see all the tins getting flung off the shelves and that by unseen presence and that, and all sorts of weird things happen in the supermarkets. It reminds me of some of those True Ghost Stories documentaries where they filmed actual events in ghostly supermarkets where, you know, you see all the tins and all the goods getting flung off the shelves. Oh, it really doesn't in this, guys. It really does. And as you're guessing right to the end, yeah, that's the episode called Special Offer. Fantastic poltergeist episode. Very realistic as well. The series all feature down to earth people, and that's what makes Beasts work. You know, the stories are very credible. You know, that you don't sort of like say, oh yeah, you know, no, they're all very, very credible stories and great and fine acting all around. Yeah, and then you've got What Big Eyes. That's the one with Patrick McGee in. Was Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother really eaten by a wolf, or did she turn into a wolf in front of the child's eyes? An eccentric amateur scientist played by Patrick McGee carries out bizarre experiments to turn himself into a wolf. That's a great episode as well. Yeah, he's very, very into lycanthropy and that, you know, and he's in this pet, he's behind this, he's in the room behind this pet shop and that, you know, and he's sort of like got a female assistant with him and that. and help him and that, you know, yeah. Oh yeah, very, very creepy episode, it really is, yeah. And then during Barty's party, that's the one I said before, where most fans of the series, that's the episode they rate as the #1. During Barty's party, rats are on the rampage. A married couple are trapped in their home, unable to rescue the terror. One man who can help them is a radio disc jockey, but he doesn't know their address. Yeah, that's a great episode, During Barty's party. That's the one that stayed in my mind, and that, you know, really, the rats one and that. I mean, the other ones, I've watched During Barty's party a few times. It's on YouTube as well. But the other ones I'd only watched once since 1976 and that. So it was really great to revisit this series and that, you know, such a staple of my teen years in 1976. Always remember it, you know, being on in the autumn and winter. Yeah, so, excuse me, that's During Barty's party. And then you've got your special features. You've got the pilot, as I said, Against the Crowd, Moraine. This was made in 1975 with the ATV anthology series Against the Crowd. This terrifying story of a young vet trying to come to terms with the idea that the local farmland may be hexed by a witch becomes a de facto pile of beasts. Yeah, so there you go, guys. That's the plot synopsis for all the episodes of Beasts and the pilot and that. And I highly recommend this series. You know, it's a fan. Here's Patrick McGee there as the war professor into lycanthropy. And I say Anthony Bass, and some other clips there from a couple of other episodes, Baby and that. Yeah, and the horror actor. You might recognise this guy there. He's one of the managers from Keeping Up Appearances. He played the husband of a Bouquet. Yeah, great actor. Fantastic, yeah. So there you go. I think his name, yeah, Clive Swift, I think his name is, yeah. So there you go, guys. That is Beasts from 1976. Fantastic series. If you love your creature features, I think you'll enjoy this one, Beast, yeah. All great acting all round and that, great stories, and great, you know, fantastic plots and that, you know. Really have you guessing right to the end. I'm gonna watch this again very, very soon, because and that's that one with the horror actor. That's a fantastic episode, and that's Dummy. That's the horror character he plays on the set. You see him on the set and that, getting filmed and that, and he has a kind of a breakdown and that. And I won't give away too much of it, but the producers, the managers start wondering should they replace him. And this actor comes onto the set who's run away with his wife, so you've got that tension boiling there and that, you know, that's percolating, the tension between the horror actor and this diva of an actor, fellow actor who's come onto the set, and there's the animosities there and that. This is a great story, Dummy, yeah. But, and as I say, During Barty's party with the rats and that, and the poltergeist in the supermarkets, I think that's with Pauline Quirk. I think that's one of the greatest episodes that's ever been screened on television ever, you know. And this is as I say, this is a fantastic series and that, all fine actors and that. And as I say, we mentioned in 1976 before. This is one of the me lasting memories, Beasts, yeah. But yeah, so there you go, guys. That's my review of Beast. Now on to a rating now. I've got no question whatsoever. I give this a full 10 out of 10. As I say, great stories. Nigel Neal was really on the money with these stories and that, you know, these scripts and that. And as I say, great actors and that, you know, guest stars and that. Very, very young Pauline Quirk, as I say, from Birds of a Feather. Martin Shaw there. And I say Anthony Bass. Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't seen Beast, guys, I highly recommend, you know, you get yourself a copy. You know, it's a fantastic series and that. And it's great. It was great to revisit it, you know, after all those years and that. And you know, and rewatching all the episodes and that. So it was such a staple of my teen years and that. I always used to look forward to it. It used to be on a Friday night. I think it was around about 9 o'clock. And I think it was after the New Avengers. The New Avengers was screened at the same time, I remember, with Patrick McNee. Yeah, and the guy who's in Upstairs, Downstairs, yeah, and Purdy, Joanna Lumley, yeah. So those two would be on back to back. But yeah, great horror series and that, and it's a great pity Nigel Neal didn't write any more of these, because he, you know, and I think they would have made excellent movies as well, especially the Poltergeist with the Pauline Quirk and the supermarkets and that, the ghostly animal. Yeah, and oh yeah, so much more, so many more good stories could have been woven from this idea alone. You know, man against animal, I say, what made it all the more mysterious, You didn't really see all that much of the actual beasts and that, but all great atmosphere, creepy atmosphere, solid storytelling. This is what horror TV series should be about, guys. Beasts. Yeah. Okay, guys, well, that's my review of Beasts from 1976. Have you seen Beasts? What did you think of it? Do you share my favourable opinion of it? But if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you get yourself a copy and add it to your collection. It's quite reasonable now on Amazon and that. So I'll leave the link down below if you want to go along and have a look and purchase it. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Thank you.